2K, bro. Nah, I was a wreck, nigga. Nah, Wave. I heard you niggas hella weak, bro. I heard that your nigga is
too,
ass, bro. Right, bro? Yeah, Ray. Don't tell him, bro. Hey, you can't say that because hey, Ray, this nigga Ray, this nigga, bro. Hey, you can't say Ray's trash because that nigga Ray's valid, bro. I've had some fucking grinding out wins with that nigga. Whoa, hey, whoa. What do you think I just said to Ray? I said Ray is valid, nigga. Oh, you're. Oh, he's about. Right, nigga. All right, Ray, you ready? Oh shit! My broadcast is named NFC Battle, bro. Hey, Justin. If you want to see a good game, bro, tune in, bro.
Nah, Justin, bro, this game about to be horrible, bro.
I'm already streaming it. I'm already streaming it, nigga.
Well, Coach, no precipitation to speak of, but still a very chilly December day in Philly. Winter coats and hot chocolate abound here.
Look at my name in the party, nigga.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Because I'm on it. Alright. Yeah, you can look at the data, bro. I think that's what it is.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play.
My nigga Ray switched it up on me. Nigga got McNabb in this, huh?
Officially nothing on that last
you switch it up on me. You got McNabb playing.
Yeah.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Nah, I hear you, Lisa.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, nigga, this is the first quarter.
McNabb.
Oh my God.
And that will be incomplete.
Yo, I can't believe he had fucking.
Any game you play at third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step.
Oh, come on, Hollywood. Let's go, Hollywood.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he
go,
gets
Hollywood.
this one away.
No, we taking this.
With it is Brown.
Oh.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ooh, good block.
Brown with his stick skills and able to get this one across the 45.
That nigga blocked the shit out of my line.
Yeah, I see that. He's a chop block, bro.
I
was about to fuck that fucking receiver up.
More of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes complete to Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run with Elliott.
Oh, wow.
Pushes him over.
Yo, they made my nigga stop.
And he'll take it.
Yo, I know y'all seen this nigga stop, bro. Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Touchdown number 18.
Like, that's what I hate about Madden, bro. Like, Madden be fucking doing fake shit, bro.
Here in this opening quarter. Zerline good with a PAT.
Like, Earl Thomas had the angle, everything, bro. You're supposed to get tackled right before you even hit the end zone, bro. The nigga fucking just
now,
stops,
after the touchdown,
bro.
He'll kick this
Mid-stride.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Out of the gun, McNabb. It's caught by OBJ. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McNabb. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A play fake. Now McNabb. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Ray Lewis, what the fuck?
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hurdles over him. And he'll be
Damn, I
taken
fucked that
down
play
as
up.
that
I could
will
have got a
take us
touchdown.
to the end of the
Bro,
first
this nigga
quarter
Pat
play.
Mahomes just laid out Jamal Adams, bro. Like, what?
I didn't see it.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On first down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Oh, shit.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He's got Evans. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down.
I'm not listening to what the fuck Wade talking about, bro. Like, this nigga Jay has an OPT, bro.
On 3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Look at like he just brushed me off, bro.
Drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now McNabb.
Bro, I threw that shit away, bro. What the fuck, man?
Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
And I don't even know how this nigga somehow like fucking got the ball on me,
Coachman
bro.
and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have
Got the
stats
ball
and
at half,
scores
bro.
from the early games going on here around the NFL. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Odell Beckham, bro.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
They go play action. It's McNabb.
Yeah.
Escaping.
He got blocked. I don't know how he
Henry muscled his way in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy
Bro,
for the
like,
QB,
look at
right?
that,
In this
bro.
case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw, McNabb. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now it's McNabb.
This nigga fucking snagged over Paulin Waller.
He's going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his tight end.
Oh no, bro.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. McNabb to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Here's McNabb. Incomplete.
Oh, I was
He
about
had
to
his
say, bro, I
hands
could've let
on
you
it,
pick
but
that, bro.
couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are
heckin',
underway in
bro.
quarter
Fuck.
3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And an Allen and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two.
Crazy, bro. My niggas be right there to make the tackle, bro. Just let this nigga run right by them, bro.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Oh, come on,
a few
bro.
times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mahomes.
Oh my God! Look at that big ass shit, bro.
That one a broken play, but it ends
I
up being
have
a good
to jump
play.
over somebody else just to get to this nigga, bro.
The best
Like that's
quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself.
It'll be intercepted.
Why did I throw that, bro?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on 2nd, McNabb. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
this shit is
Picked
whack,
up
bro.
by
Look
Quandre
at this shit.
Diggs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted
crazy,
it. So that's a
bro.
nice
Like,
job of
shit is
focusing on the
fucking-
task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
God
He
damn
rifles
it.
one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
We'll see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
That's crazy, bro.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On 3rd down, Elliott.
Look how my niggas are running, bro. Why are they running like that?
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got this down
about to keep running out of that, bro. Like, how this nigga get folded in half, bro? He's still about to keep running,
He's
bro.
still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Let's go.
It's picked up by the Eagles. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Wow, Rick. That's some bullshit.
So a big turn of events there. This
Yeah,
defense makes the
strip
play.
Z.
They return it for
And
the
then all
score,
the way
and
back.
now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point safely through, and it's now 17-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, man.
On 2nd down. It's Elliott. Dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
56, Mike, 15. 56.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late game. Wow. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
And Zerline's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Ingram. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now Mahomes.
He caught that?
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. This is Elliott. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Tails never fails, Ray.
You said what?
So tails never fails, bro.
Oh, word, yeah.
Bro, look, I was about to pick heads, bro. I'm like, I start myself. Tails never fails, bro. I told y'all niggas it's gonna be a good game, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They go to Elliott again. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
What?
A huge play there in overtime.
God, bro.
44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
This is
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that?
Bro, that was the fakest game I ever played, bro.
We got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Cowboys, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for Charles Davis and our
we both have
entire
111 yards
crew, I'm Brandon
going,
Gaudin.
bro.
Next game,
That's
guess
just
what?
crazy.
Charles and I
I
will
know,
be
we
here
both threw
again.
one
It's the
touchdown and 2
NFL
picks, bro.
on EA Sports.
Damn, bro.
I don't know, Ray. I don't know why you rush